Hi Geminis, welcome to your reading and welcome to my sacred space. I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective energy of Gemini for the month of September. I'll start the reading by opening in prayer, then I'll draw a theme card to set the overall theme of the reading from the Angel Numbers Oracle. Then I'll draw the messages from the Neon Rider Tarot. Following this, I'll clarify these messages further and get some more information using the Clarifying Life Situations Oracle. Then I'll draw some charms. If you'd like a personalized reading with me, the link to my store is down in the description. I'll start by opening in prayer. Dear God, Jesus Christ, archangels, spirit guides and ancestors, we ask now that you please step forward and deliver messages in relation to the collective energy of Gemini and what they can expect in the month of September. And please may we receive these messages accurately and as intended. We also ask that you please surround us with your divine love, healing energy and protection as we tap into the collective energy of Gemini. And we'd like to take this opportunity to give thanks for the Holy Spirit that makes all things possible. In Jesus' name, Ashe. We have 8. Abundance is the key word. Prosperity, opportunity, financial stability, emotional well-being, transformation. If you're struggling financially or emotionally due to changes in your life or relationships, your angels want you to know that these difficulties are temporary and also an opportunity for growth. Ask yourself, how can I embrace the changes in my life as opportunities to cultivate greater abundance? It says, today focus on one positive step that you can take to improve your financial or emotional well-being, trusting that abundance is on its way. So that's nice reassurance if you're going through a rough period, especially financially. It's only temporary, the angels are reminding you. Just trust that abundance is coming to you. That's how the law of attraction works. Be mindful to be practicing gratitude. There's our card to start with. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the King of Swords. Oh, lots of swords energy there. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, let's start reading these cards. Now the 5 of Swords in reverse. Oh, no, not in reverse, sorry. Upright. You have suffered some losses, Gemini. You may be dealing with conflict amongst others, and this is leading you to feel indecisive. The 7 of Pentacles. This tells me, though, despite what you're dealing with, you have planted and cultivated good produce. May not be literally, but figuratively. You've planted some seeds, and now all your hard work is starting to pay off. And you're sitting back watching this hard work pay off. It's not quite time yet, but soon you'll be reaping the rewards of your hard work. This is about growth, being patient, and as I said about the receiving abundance and bringing in these new blessings, practicing gratitude is very important in order to utilize the law of attraction. The King of Swords tells me that you are a leader. You are determined to bring this in. You are determined to overcome what you're dealing with up here. And you stand firm in your truth. You have a lot of courage. And your mental powers are off the chart. In saying that, I mean like your critical thinking skills, your ability to assess a situation and figure out everything that's going on. This is going to have you in good standing when dealing with these others that are having conflict amongst themselves. I'm getting that you're not involved in the conflict, you're more being dragged into it. Stand firm in your truth, Gemini. You've got the Hanged Man in reverse. 12. So, it's like you might feel like you've missed out on an opportunity. You're indecisive due to all this conflict that's you've been dragged into. And it's making you hard to let go. You might be feeling angry about this and frustrated. And these feelings are causing you to experience delays. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like this situation is quite stagnant and you're struggling to move forward from it. And due to the losses that you've suffered, it's got you feeling materialistic, focusing on hoarding your resources. That's understandable, but that's not how you're going to make the law of attraction work. In order to attract abundance, you must live abundantly and practice that gratitude on a regular basis. You've got the Three of Pentacles here. It's reversed. So, with this group of people that you're dealing with, it's got you down. Careful that your ego's not taking over, Gemini. This hoarding feeling that you're going through, needing to be materialistic and hoard resources. Careful that it's not coming off as a little selfish, because this isn't the spirit of cooperation. I feel like you need to be cooperating with these individuals. Cooperation's going to get you a lot further forward. The Sun in reverse tells me that you're feeling quite sad about this situation. It's got you feeling a bit depressed. Again, you're experiencing delays. You're losing hope. And it's got you quite pessimistic, which is not how the law of attraction works. You know, you're viewing the glass as half empty rather than half full. Beautiful. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is really positive. This is advice from Spirit. Sorry, I'm just trying to stop my cards from falling everywhere. So what this tells me is you don't need to feel this way, like you need to hoard, because in genuine terms, you are living quite comfortable. And these are the things that you can practice gratitude for. You're secure financially and within yourself. And you will be bringing this abundance in. There's no need to be feeling this way, okay? All you've got to do is cooperate with these guys. It could be a work situation, could be a family situation, but cooperation is the key. Now let's get some oracle cards for you. We'll just sit those where they're not going to get knocked on the floor. My little rubber plug for the charger's gotten caught up in the cards somehow. Perhaps there's something unnecessary that's gotten caught up in that situation that can be done away with. Alright, the first card is Great and Lofty Aspirations. Cultivate ambition by setting ambitious but achievable goals. Regularly assess your progress and adjust your strategies as needed to stay on track. So that's really good. By setting ambitious but achievable goals, you're going to have something to look forward to. You're going to be able to make your decisions a lot easier because you'll have those intentions set. But remember to celebrate each little step you take to get to those big goals. Tell yourself you're doing a good job. You know, give yourself a pat on the back. Acknowledge all the hard work that you've put in. Because if you don't, it's likely no one else will. And you've got to feed your mind with those positive thoughts rather than telling yourself that you didn't do enough or that you're not worthy. You know, turn that around to the positive side of things. The courage of innovation. Embrace innovation in your work. Experiment with new ideas and approaches. Don't be afraid to fail. See each failure as a learning opportunity. Because from every situation that we go through, whether good or bad, we can take the lesson learnt. And we've even got a tarot card stuck in our oracle deck. It's like little thing. What card was it? I'm curious. The Magician. It's all about manifestation. Okay, it's likely gotten stuck in there from the last reading I did, but manifestation and bringing things into fruition. It's obviously something that you needed to see. All right, we've got 3 cards here. The Strength of Boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. Communicate your limits clearly and respectfully. Boundaries protect your energy and maintain your well-being. So you can still cooperate with these people. So long as you are setting those boundaries, it is okay for you to do that. And that, you know, you don't have to be in that hoarding sort of materialistic nature and vibe. You can just set your boundaries and say what's okay and what's not okay, and it's going to put you in a better standing. The celebration of love. Celebrate your love often. Mark anniversaries, milestones, and spontaneous moments with joy and gratitude. This keeps the love alive and vibrant. So this is good in a relationship, but it's also telling me that celebrating your milestones, each step it takes to get towards your big goals, is very important. The art of letting go. Release what no longer serves you. Identify one toxic habit or relationship to let go of this week. Feel the liberation it brings. So there may be some toxic relationships in this dynamic that you need to get, do away with. The trust of loyalty. Build trust through loyalty. Be reliable and dependable in your actions. Loyalty strengthens the foundation of your relationship. And loyalty will also have you more respected by this group of people. That card wants to come out. You have the calm of patience. Practice patience in challenging situations. When feeling impatient, take deep breaths and remind yourself that patience brings calm and clarity. Just like this card here, the Seven of Pentacles. Your hard work will pay off. You've just got to be patient and wait for the blessings to come in. And you get the privilege of watching whatever hard work you've put in, you're watching it prosper. You're watching it grow. The peace of mindfulness. Practice mindfulness daily. Spend 5 minutes each morning focusing on your breath. Notice how this practice centers and calms your mind. See, mindfulness is really living in the moment and not allowing intrusive thoughts or anything like that to take over, rather just focusing on what you're doing. And by doing breath work, you can give yourself an opportunity to completely clear your mind and focus on your breath. And that also is a form of meditation. And meditation is sitting in God's healing presence while you clear your mind. All right, let's get some charms. I'm going to close my eyes and mix these and pull out a handful to read for you. Oh, we've got quite a few there. This one, I love this. This hardly ever comes out. You've got your slippers. This tells me that you need to spend a little bit more time relaxing, where you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anywhere. You can just be yourself, chilling at home, whether you like to watch TV or write or paint or whatever it is. This tells me that you would benefit a lot from spending time in your own space and your own energy. I came, I saw, I had anxiety, so I left. That's what this says. It's okay not to get involved in situations like the Five of Swords. You can always use the excuse, I didn't stay because I had anxiety. Nobody's going to judge you for that, okay? This situation may be causing a lot of anxiety for you. But be honest with others. Be honest with yourself. If a situation is too overwhelming, it's okay. March. The month of March might be when this produce, the rewards of your hard work are coming in. But the month of March is significant. You've got the Red Bull. This tells me that you might be feeling low on energy and that you might need a little pick-me-up to replenish those energies that you feel have been drained. Now, a pick-me-up doesn't necessarily mean go and drink a Red Bull. They're not that healthy for you. But a pick-me-up is definitely in order. And these things may be what makes you feel like an individual, what makes you feel refreshed. Perhaps it's a walk in the park. Perhaps it's having a cup of tea while sitting under the gum tree. Perhaps it's spending time at home in your own energy and your own space. whatever that is for you. It could be playing sport or going to the gym. Whatever that is for you that makes you feel revitalized and refreshed, it's time to make some of those activities a priority. You've got the toilet paper. This tells me that this Five of Swords energy, it's time to clean up the poop. And rather than spreading it everywhere and getting involved and making it worse, somebody has to put their big girl or big boy panties on and say, right, I'm going to be the mature one in this situation. We need to deal with this. You've got the sunglasses on, okay? This tells me that you might be putting your rose-colored glasses on and not seeing things completely for what they are. It's time to remove those rose-colored glasses that make everything seem magical and pretty and take things in for what they really are, which is a bit of a mess that needs cleaning up. I'm not saying that the whole responsibility of cleaning it up should fall on your shoulders, but somebody needs to be mature in the situation. You've got the cute little froggy. Frogs start out as tadpoles, and then they go through this whole period, like this whole series, of transformations where they lose their tail and they start to grow legs, and then they can develop their lungs so that they learn to breathe out of the water and eventually turn into frogs. This difficult situation for you is a transformation period, and they're not always pretty. They're not always fun to go through. Quite often they are difficult and they are messy, and it's all about the learning experience and growing and becoming a smarter, wiser, better version of yourself than you were when you started. You've got the clock, and we've got March, and you've also got these rewards that you're waiting for to come in, these blessings, and you're being told to be patient. So time is a factor in this. It is going to take some time for this to come into fruition for you. Spirit's just reminding you, please be patient. The water is vital for our survival. But just as vital is meditation, practicing mindfulness, and being spiritual, whatever your belief is. Sitting close to God in meditation, meditating in His healing presence is going to do you wonders. It's good for the soul. It's good for your health. It's good for a lot of things. It's good for your mental health. You've got the photographer. That might be what you do in your spare time that makes you feel revitalized, that you enjoy doing, that makes you feel like an individual. If not, photos are significant for some reason in this reading. You might just enjoy taking photos. You might need to go in and get your photos on your phone printed out to free up some space. Add them to the family albums. Perhaps this is also an indication of this situation with the conflict. When you're engaging in this situation, act as if somebody is taking photos, all right? You don't want to be a person that stoops to a level that you wouldn't normally stoop to, etc., etc. Act as if somebody's documenting it, as if they're taking evidence down, and always act in a way that brings honor to your name. And lastly, we've got friends to lovers. This could be significant in your love life. You may have a friend who things are getting romantic between you both. But what if that's not the case with you? What this could also be pertaining to is learning to love yourself, learning to be your own friend, because we've all got to put up with ourselves more than anyone for the rest of our lives. And if you're not quite comfortable or happy being by yourself and enjoying your own company, this is an indication that it's time to learn to do that, because you really need to enjoy being in your own space and enjoy being by yourself and enjoy being with you, because if you don't enjoy it, how will anybody else enjoy being around you, if you know what I mean? It's like if you want to manifest the perfect friend, well, how about you start showing some traits and working on yourself to be that friend that you desire in your life. So when your perfect friend does come into your life, you're ready for that. You're the perfect friend back for them. Same as in a relationship. If you're manifesting a relationship, you want to embody all the traits that you're expecting. So that is interesting. It's good to think about. Food for thought. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like my reading, please hit the like, share and subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. I do hope these messages have resonated, and if you'd like a personalized reading, the link to my store is down in the description. Thank you so much. Bye for now.